would I describe Gary?
Gary is...
Gary, for me personally, is the real deal.
He's probably like a duck. He appears to be very calm on the surface, but underneath the water, his feet are going just as fast as they can.
Unassuming, genuine guy.
But he has always got that calm demeanor about him.
He doesn't even need to open his mouth, and his face just says, I'm kind and I'm caring.
Well, I started out working with my father, who was a landscaper in North Carolina, Western North Carolina area. And he worked in a lot of just beautiful homes. But he worked for some clients, a lot of them in the furniture industry that were folks that established the furniture industry in our area. And it was just beautiful, and I like being outside, and I've always liked being outside. And while it took a few detours along the way, obviously I ended up spending much of my time developing a business and an industry that's focused on the outdoors with outdoor furniture. I think a big part of my success has really been the people that I've been fortunate enough to be surrounded by. Got very fortunate with the first job out of college to find a mentor right away, and felt like I've been mentored all my life and hopefully been able to mentor some folks. But it's just been, I've been very fortunate to be surrounded by great people, whether it's in the companies or, one of the things, the benefits of the association is all the people that I've met there and been able to learn from. Our industry's changed a lot since I started in the outdoor, specifically 30-some years ago. At the time, we were selling patio furniture. I felt like a lot of five-piece sets. When you walked into a casual store, it was pretty much a sea of dining and chaise lounges and maybe some benches. And as we went through the course of the 90s, and outdoor fabrics got so much better, and the design of our products got so much more varied, then we began to market the outdoor room. And that's been a huge difference in the business, particularly in the better and the higher end of the business, is that when you walk into a store today that sells outdoor furniture, it looks nothing like it did 30 years ago.
Way back in 1989, Gary and I met for the first time when I was customer service manager. I had just become customer service manager of what was to be known as Lane Venture in years to come.
When we first rolled out our outdoor cushion and outdoor furniture at Lane Venture back in 1989, we were all trying to figure a way to get attention.
We had a sales meeting in Hickory.
We were talking to our sales force, which is not always easy to get them excited.
The morning was spent in a classroom setting. Everybody, we were looking at all the details of the furniture and what was going to be introduced, and then we were all together outside, and Gary was going to present the furniture outside.
The president of the company at the time came to me and he said, we got to do something special. So they sent someone to the local Kmart.
So we all gather outside, and a few minutes later, Gary walks out fully clothed in a yellow rain slicker.
It's like the Gorton's fisherman slicker.
And he starts going through all the details of this furniture, of it being weatherproof and the cushions drainable. And so all of a sudden, the clouds open up and the rain starts. It just like it was on cue.
Put it on me, stuck me outside in the middle of a thunderstorm, which was not particularly safe in the humidity of August. And I pitched the product.
I mean, it was amazing because he's in this yellow rain slicker, demonstrating this outdoor furniture that's weatherproof.
And came back in soaking wet.
And it's one of my best memories of Gary in that yellow rain slicker.
Everything turned out great, so I guess it was worth it.
I think that Gary is definitely a visionary type person, but I also think that one of the reasons that he's successful is because he's a great person. And it's always great to see people like that succeed. That kindness does matter, integrity does matter.
What made him successful is that he's a hardworking guy. He's dedicated to what he does. He doesn't give up.
I really always wanted to do my best working for Gary. I wanted to make him proud, and I think I did. I think we had a really good relationship. The whole 31 years that we worked together, I think we had a very good relationship.
He's always been a product guy, understands how to develop product, and understands what does sell and what doesn't sell.
When I heard that Gary was going to be honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award, it made me tear up a little bit. I have to be honest. You walk through the halls in Chicago, everybody knows Gary McCray. So I think that it's a very well-deserved award and a gesture, and I'm just proud to know him.
When I first heard that I had won or got the recognition for the Lifetime Achievement Award, I was humbled, honored, but it was something that I really wanted to share with everybody that I'd worked with. I feel like it was as much an honor for them as it was for me, and ultimately, as much as this industry's given me, it was really easy to give back.
When I think about Gary and his legacy in the industry, I have to think that it's got to be that he loved innovation. He loved design, he was good at it, but he loved to create new materials, a new product, and a new way of looking at outdoor. I really think that there's a lot to be said for that about Gary.
As I near the end of my career and step away, the thing I'd like to most be remembered about are the people that I've worked with and the people that I've been able to develop and the people that I hopefully have influenced.
I think Gary will be remembered as a man of great leadership, great visionary, and integrity.